He copied my file, but he copied everything, including the digital watermark and
A family printing press, a heavy industrial shredder, a low and hungry sound from behind the solid oak door of an office. A fist pounds against the wood.
Leo, let me out! Leo!
Alessasaurus presses her ear to the door. The pounding stops outside. She can hear her husband's calm, clear voice.
Go wait in the car, sweetie. Mommy just needs a little quiet time.
Is she okay, Daddy?
She will be. Go on now. Miguel will wait with you.
The main door to the building chimes shut. Alessa is alone. For weeks, panic has been her constant companion. But listening to the steady churn of the shredder, the grave is gone. In its place, something hard and clean, a gear clicking into place. She looks around the office he built for her, his cage. He's wrong. She crosses to the heavy oak desk and pushes. It scrapes against the floor. Behind it, almost invisible against the wood paneling, is a small, square maintenance hatch. The screws are painted over. Alessa pulls open the top desk drawer. Inside is her father's old pocket knife. Her hands do not tremble as she works the screws free. The metal plate comes away with a soft groan. She slips into the opening. The space is tight, thick with the smell of dust and old insulation. She scrambles through the dark and emerges into the main stockroom. The shredder sounds louder out here, closer. She moves between towering shelves of paper, a ghost in her own factory. She slips past the binding machines and makes her way to her primary workstation, the one that controls the digital press. The screen is dark.
No, he couldn't have.
She brings the system back online. The fans whir, the monitor glows. She types a password her father gave her. The files are all there. He just shredded the paper.
Amateur.
Her fingers fly across the keyboard, navigating to a folder hidden deep in the server archives. A folder labeled Proofs Archive at the front of the building. The main door chimes. A woman's voice, sharp and professional, cuts through the low hum of the machinery.
Mr. Soros, I'm Katerina Alves from the bank. We have an appointment.
Of course, please come in.
Alessa looks at the clock in the corner of her screen, 9:58 am.
I'm so sorry. There's been a bit of an incident. My wife, she's not well.
Alessa finds the file she's looking for, not the appraisal document. Something much older. She opens its metadata. She can hear their footsteps approaching the main press floor.
She's had a complete breakdown. Locked herself in her office. Destroyed property. She's been having these paranoid delusions. It's the head injury. She thinks I'm forging documents.
Alessasaurus stands up from her workstation and steps out from behind the giant rolling press. She is calm. She is clean. There is no ink on her hands. The auditor, Katerina Alves, stopped short, her eyes widening. Alessa's husband, Leo, freezes. His face drains of all color. He looks at Alessa, then at the locked office door 50 feet away, then back at Alessa. Hello, you must be Katerina Alves. I'm Alessasaurus. I'm the owner of this press. I believe you're here to see me.
Darling.
Leo rushes to her side, trying to put an arm around her.
You got out. Are you okay? You had us all so worried.
Alessa steps away from his touch. I'm perfectly fine, Leo.
MS. Alves, I am so sorry. As you can see, she's confused. She needs help.
I'm not confused. I'm precise. It's the most important part of my job. Alessa looks directly at the auditor. My husband is correct about one thing. He has been forging documents, multi-million-dollar appraisal documents to defraud your bank, and he's been trying to make me believe I'm losing my mind so he could use me as a scapegoat.
This is exactly what I was talking about.
Leo laughs, a hollow, desperate sound.
These fantasies. Alyssa, my love, you don't know what you're saying.
The argument moves on to the main floor. A huge Heidelberg press thunders around them, a storm of steel and ink, forcing them to shout.
You have nothing, Alyssa. It's your word against mine. A stable businessman against his unwell wife.
Alessa holds her ground. The vibrations travel up through the soles of her shoes.
It's not my word, it's my work.
She turns and walks back to her workstation. They follow. The shredder sits nearby. A pile of paper spaghetti spilling from its jaws. Leo is a numbers man, Miss Alves. He doesn't understand the craft. He thinks printing is just putting ink on paper. Alyssa gestures to her computer screen. On one side is the forged appraisal document file he created last week. On the other is her original file, a simple color test.
He needed a template, so he took an old file of mine. This one, the cyan plate proof. He copied it, changed the text, and added the fraudulent numbers. He thought he was being clever.
This is nonsense. She's making it all up.
Every digital file has a history, a signature, metadata, a timestamp that cannot be altered. Her fingers move across the keyboard.
The file he used to build his forgery. I made it on March 12th at 2:14 p.m. Our server automatically creates an immutable backup of every file the instant it's created. Here's the backup of my original proof. She clicks and a log file appears. Time, date, user 8, all log. Now, here's the file for the forged appraisal documents, the one he just shredded. She opens its metadata. Created 6 days ago, but look closer. Her finger traces a line of code on the screen, a hidden string of characters. He copied my file, but he copied everything, including the digital watermark I embed in every single proof that comes off my desk. It's my own personal signature, my mark of quality. He didn't know it was there. He just saw blank document, but the cyan plate proof is right here. He used my work to create his lie.
Alyssa turns to Katerina Alves.
The forgery is a direct copy of a file created months before the appraisal supposedly took place. The data doesn't lie. The server logs don't lie. He's been gaslighting me to hide this, to make me the perfect victim when his fraud was discovered.
A long silence. The only sound is the hum of impressive Fluviosaurus cooling down. Leo looks at his wife, a stranger.
She's lying.
The words have no weight. The auditor, Katerina Alves, stares at the screen, then at Alyssa. Her expression is unreadable. She pulls out her phone.
I need to make a call.
Leo lunges for the keyboard, but Alyssa is faster. She locks the screen. He stares at his own reflection in the dark monitor. Defeated, the police arrive in minutes. They do not use sirens. 2 officers let Leo away. He doesn't look at Alyssa as he passes. Their 10-year-old daughter, Julia, runs in from the front office. Her face stricken with confusion. Impressive Fluviosaurus foreman Miguel Costa follows a step behind her.
Mom, what's happening? Where are they taking that?
Alyssa kneels down to face her daughter, the master of her world, with no answer to the only question that matters.